What up, guys? It's Ross from Iron Oak Fitness. What I'm going to show you guys here is how to calculate your macronutrients. A lot of people come to me asking about how many calories they need, or they're using MyFitnessPal, which a lot of times is inaccurate, and you don't want to be counting calories. You want to be counting macronutrients. That's your fat, your protein, and your carbs. If you learn how to do that, you're going to be looking at, like, you might think you're high protein and you're really, really low, especially women are really low in the protein. You might think you're not eating many carbs, but you're actually really high in carbohydrates. So this will help you figure out exactly how to break that down. And then you'll be able to, once you start tracking, you'll be able to kind of see where you need to add protein or take away carbohydrates, or if you're eating shitty or not. So I'm on calculatorsTech.tech right now. I put in for a 150-pound female who's 5'6" and moderately active. What else? Yeah. 150 pounds, 30 years old, moderately active. She wants to lose a little bit of body fat, and this is what the results were. 221 carbs. If I go high protein, it's at 150. If I go to normal, let's recalculate. No, it's not recalculating. Let's see here. Go previous, go back into this. We'll go next, and then we'll go normal. Oh, that's bizarre. But I believe it was like 130 or 126 a second ago. Okay, before I did this for you guys. If we take that same person, okay, same configuration, 150 pounds, 30-year-old female who is 5'6", and I plug in everything the same on bodybuilding.com, which is another popular site, you see that the numbers are pretty different, right? 166 carbs here versus 221 here. Okay, 166 protein, 150 protein, and that was at the high. And let's see, 37 fat versus 55. So some big differences. There's usually three types of methods or kind of algorithms that are used for determining how many calories you need when you're active or not active, and your macronutrients. So I like to use freedieting.com, and what I found is that it's kind of like an average of all the different other calculators that are out there. So the first thing you need to do is figure out how many calories you need in your day. So if you click on, what's going on here? No internet. Oh man, what? My internet died. What's going on here? What the heck? Okay, guys, take two here. I don't know what that bullshit was all about, but let's go back to freedieting.com here. We're going to plug in the same information. Oh, Jesus, what just happened? All right, and then we're going to go, what did I say? 150 pounds, 5'6", and we'll say 4 times a week, which is pretty moderate. Okay, so these, sorry, these are the three formulas I was talking about earlier. We're just going to go with the standard that they use. If you go to their website, I forget one which they actually use. I think this is just the standard here, the preset. So that's what I always go with. We're going to hit calculate. And okay, so if you're trying to gain weight, if you're trying to bulk up, you want to add about 500 to that number. We're going to go with the same numbers that we did before. They're giving 1,600 calories. We're going to copy that, and we're going to go to macro ratios. We're going to plug in that 1610, and then you have some different options here. The zone diet is great if you can stay with it. It's a ton of veggies, like a shit ton of veggies. I tried doing it, had great results, like in the gym. Body fat went down. Energy levels were great, but I literally just could not eat that many vegetables per meal anymore. If you do want to try it, there's tons of books out there, lots of free information out there. It's a great one to go with. It just depends on how much you want to eat as far as your veggies go. I like to get people going with low carb, especially if we're trying to cut a little bit of weight like Susie is here. All right. So we're going to go low carb. These numbers automatically change. You can choose. It doesn't really make a difference here. 5, 6, however many meals a day you want. But this is the big one we're looking at here, your grams per day. Okay. So 62 fat, which wasn't too far off from that first one, right? We have 55 there. We had, yeah, it's closest to that first one, right? But 62 fat, 161 protein, which for women especially, this is a lot more maintainable, and then 100 carbs. You don't want to go keto, okay? Keto, like 20 carbs, that's great short term. It's great if you're in if you're into bodybuilding or like physique competitions, but it's not sustainable long term. So all these, I know there's so much information out there right now about like keto diets and all this other bullshit, intermittent fasting. Okay, there are benefits to that for certain people. If you're just the average person looking to get fit and lose a little bit of body fat, it's not going to be good. Your brain function is going to go way down. Not what I would recommend. Okay, so keep it low carb at worst or best. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it. All right, but this is a really realistic number for most people. Out of all the people I've done nutrition coaching with over the last 9 years, this is what I've gone with, and it really is effective for the people who stay on track with it. It's a little bit of work. You guys are going to want to use an app to track your food. Okay, so you're going to have to get in the habit of weighing things and measuring things. Food prep is the biggest thing. If you don't have it prepared, you're not going to eat it. So what I would suggest is getting either My Macros Plus. Oh, I hope there was anything special you guys were supposed to see there. My Macros Plus or MyFitnessPal. You don't need the paid version of MyFitnessPal. All you guys need to do is get the free version, set up your account, and then you'll go to goals. All right, and then calorie, carbs, fat, and protein goals. All right, this is where the important part comes in. You have to take this number first. Don't worry about these here or these here. All right, you're going to take the 1610. We're going to put it in the top there. All right, so we're going to change the 2080 to 1610. All right, and then we need to make sure that we save it. You got to save it by hitting the check mark. Okay, once that check mark is done, now all you have to do is click on any of these three. You're going to see this thing pop up here. So we're going to scroll to, sorry, let me get this thing out of the way here. Oh, it doesn't go that far. There we go. All right, we're going to try to get those numbers as close as we can to match what's on freedieting.com. So the carbs are 100. So I'll just move this down. There we go, 101. Okay, protein is 161. Whoa, what the hell am I doing here? That's a lot of freaking protein. All right, 161. There we go, perfect match. And then as close as we can to 62 fat. There's 63. So it matches 100%. If you can see at the bottom here, 100%. If you don't get 100%, it's not going to let you do it. Don't click the X. Make sure you hit the check mark. And then you're good to go. Everything recalculates and this number stays the same. If you see these numbers change and this is not what this is over here, then you didn't save this. Calories first, and then you can tweak that other stuff. All right, so I hope this helps you guys. Make sure if you're interested in nutritional coaching, just click below the link, or not. Don't click because I'm not actually putting anything to click on. But go ahead and you can email me at the email address I'm going to provide, or you can go to our website, which is listed below as well. All right, I got to go back and check now and make sure there's no important shit on that message that people are going to freeze and read. All right, take care, guys.